RBL Bank is a stock we're going to focus on. Remember, in the last, I think, 2 months or so, it's definitely outperformed what the Nifty Bank has done. We have a money control report that's suggesting that Emirates NBD is all set to pick up a majority stake in the bank. Gaurav joins us to help us out with a quick analysis on that. Gaurav?
Yes. Now, a news report suggests that Emirates NBD is looking for a majority stake in RBL Bank. In fact, they have also mentioned that both the companies have been talking for months, and Emirates NBD is actually interested in buying around 51% stake in RBL Bank. Now, remember, with this, IDBI Bank is also going to be in focus today because Emirates NBD was one of the names which was flashed in the reports where it was mentioned that it is one of the front runners for stake in IDBI Bank as well. But let's not forget about what is happening in RBL Bank. Fundamentally, if you look at RBL Bank, it is at a good stage right now. It is at a juncture of turnaround because they are saying that ROA is going to reach around 1% by the end of FY26. And at the same time, even if you look at valuation, that is attractive. It is trading at just 1 times price to book value versus the average of 0.7 times. So definitely, it looks like RBL Bank is at an attractive stage. But at the same time, let's not forget about the regulatory action. Now, regulators suggest that any single investor's voting right are capped at 26% for any listed private bank. Now, any changes which are required to be made will need legislative changes because these ceilings are prescribed by Banking Regulations Act, and experts believe that such legislative changes will take time because it is going to be a long process. When we look at the previous instances, we have already seen some of the instances happening in CSB where Fairfax picked almost 51% stake back in 2018, but that was a different case because the exception was made as capital availability was low and it was for the struggling bank which was CSB at that time. But for RBL Bank, if you look at capital adequacy ratio and CET1, both these ratios are well above the prescribed limits. When we look at other deals that have happened recently, we saw Warburg Pincus actually picking around 10% stake in IDFC First Bank. Sumitomo Mitsui, there also RBI gave 25% approval for 25% stake in Yes Bank. So definitely, when we look at RBL Bank and the 51% stake as reported by Money Control, it will be really interesting to see how it is going to happen, and it is definitely going to be time consuming, months if not years. But for now, we will be focusing on RBL Bank and see what happens and how commentary is will come from the management in the results ahead.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Gaurav.